What's up, guys? So here we have my 190 millimeter ZEB Select. This is the first version. I picked this up on a really good deal on Amazon. They're out there if you're looking. And so the big deal of today is I was able to get the Charger 3. I got this from the Lost Co. Pretty much you put your email in, they'll send you a notification when it comes in, and you click on the link. So the availability is very, very, very limited on these, and they're the only place I've found that's selling them until they sell out of them. So example, they only had 6 of these in stock, and I was lucky enough to get just one of them. So I'm really looking forward to that, because the big deal for me that it offers is independent low speed and high speed compression settings. So, you know, if you go to adjust your low speed, then that's not going to affect the high speed, and vice versa. The previous, or the earlier gen of the Charger 2 and Charger 2.1, whatever it is, they were not fully independent. So that is the big deal about the Charger 3 over like a Charger 2 or 2.1. Moving over to the airspring side. So if you've seen another video on my channel where I upgraded my ZEB Ultimate, you'll know I've been running that for a little while, and my impressions or my thoughts about it, review, are, you know, it's a worthwhile upgrade for me. I like that it offered a little more, or it offered more initial sensitivity off the first hits of the fork, and then the mid-stroke support actually felt better. So, you know, it could fluctuate in that mid-level, and then it wouldn't dive, or it didn't feel harsh off the top. So for me, it's working. Call it placebo, whatever you want, but I'm enjoying it. So that's what I've done here. I'm going to do the full upgrade. Yes. So we've got our fork taken apart here, and the only thing left to do is put in the new charger. So pretty straightforward. Just make sure you don't scratch the sides, anything like that, while you're inserting it. Get that buttercup in there. Oh yeah. Easy, easy, easy. Delicate. Delicate. Oh, not so smooth. Yeah, well, going in there one-handed. Alright. So just tighten this down to 28 Newton meters. Pretty straightforward. And I'll just have to double check, see how much oil goes in the charger side. So when you're doing the air spring, I already made a video on that, and that's 15 mil. It reduces from Generation 1 fork volume for the oil, guessing because of the buttercup here. And so I'm just wondering, I have to read in the manual, see if it's the same, if that's going to be 20 mil of oil in here, or go with 15. So once we get there, I'll be back. Also, I didn't really record taking it apart because there's a lot of, let me get out here. There's a lot of videos out there to do that. So, yep, pretty much straightforward for the Charger 3. Here we've got the high speed and low speed compression knobs. They're a little bit different, so we'll start with this one. This is our high speed ring, looks like, and it's got a painted little mark here, you can see. Kind of hard with the camera. I don't know if it'll focus on it, so you just have to take my word for it. There's a white line painted right here, and then this needs to face directly back toward the back of our fork stanchion. So if you look for your little indentation here, that will tell you the back side, or it's got the serial number right here, so you can see that. Anyway, the line will face directly toward the back. Also, I didn't get the filament and it was too hard to take off. There's a rubber O-ring that went on this piece too. It came in the kit, so the smallest, thinnest one is what I've got on here. And then now what we'll do is we have to do both high speed and low speed, and we'll adjust those clockwise to the most clockwise position. So they have to be in a fully closed position before you install the knobs. So I'll turn that one, and then now we have to get, so the outside one here is the high speed, so that one's fully turned clockwise. We'll install our high speed compression cap. This plus goes where our line is. The first line for the plus here. So we'll see this plus sign, and then this first line will match up with the line on our ring that we put on here. And then we'll tighten our cap with the 2.5 millimeter Allen key. So you can actually use the one that's for the lower leg. They're the same size. So just gonna tighten this high speed cap down. Don't go crazy on it. The torque specs are pretty low on it. So you don't want to over tighten and strip it. Alright, so yeah, the lines, for the most part matched up. Yep. Okay, that's cool. And then we'll go on to the low speed. Here's the low speed. And we put this white plastic O-ring inside of it. This is also provided with the kit. And don't put it in like that. Yeah, that's a bad install. So here we go. Alright, she's pushed in real nicely. Okay, so next we'll take our 2.5 mil again, and then we'll put it in here, turn our low speed all the way to the most clockwise position till it stops. So yeah, seems like it's there. Okay, just gonna test it out. Yep, most clockwise position. And then we'll align, hopefully you can see it, the cap here. So here's the plus sign, and then on our charger there's a line here. So we'll align our first line in the small speed or the low speed knob to align with this line on the high speed knob. Yeah, lighting's not the best, so I'll take some pictures and hopefully they'll come out. When you have the lines lined up for the high speed and low speed knobs, we'll screw in our 2.5 mil screw while holding the low speed. Tighten this bolt down to 5 Newton meters. So I'll go get my that is probably the most difficult part of the install for the Charger 3. But let's see. Alright, let's open her all up. Here we go. And yeah, everything's opened. Yeah, but that's really cool. I can look on here and I can see how many clicks I have, no matter where the indicator is. So if you may want to make any changes, you just look at what you have first and don't have to count it out. That's pretty sweet. I like that, RockShox.